All right, so here it is. Thanks everybody for coming back. Again, checking out my newest video. In this video, what you're going to see is some footage from the Gnarden inaugural Hard Enduro held in Arden, Ontario. So this was an invitation-only event, just because of numbers and size and time of year. And basically they wanted to prototype the exercise to see what needed to be improved on and what changes they would have to make before running a bigger event next year. So I was lucky enough to get an invite for this Gnarden Hard Enduro, and I think part of the reason was because of my review I left on social media about the Battle of the Prospectors Hard Enduro that was run out of Gaspé, Quebec. That's another video I have on YouTube, so make sure to check it out. In that review, I mentioned that that was the most insane riding and racing I had ever done. Not that I have a very long career in enduro to begin with, but it was definitely one of the highlights of my summer, and it was some pretty gnarly terrain. It wasn't long after that review that I heard from the guys in Arden, Ontario saying, hey man, we actually do have places that are pretty hard to ride. And if you're looking for hard enduro, you know, we have something here that might satiate that appetite. So I got an invite, and I'm glad I did.
I feel like I'm being arrested.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Yeah.
So I wasn't sure I was going to be able to make it, but lucky enough, I was. And, you know, two things right off the bat. So number one, not happy with where my GoPro is mounted. You'll see I tried to save as much footage as I can. You might see a lot of the chin from my helmet and my drinking hose. When it comes time to race, I don't really care about footage. I'm not one of the guys taking it easy out on the course. I put my head down and I give it 110%. And if that means the footage gets messed up, well, that's what it means, and I deal with it later. I tried to save some footage. I think I was able to get enough to put something together to show you how hard it is. But when that camera is fogging up because of my heavy breathing, I don't stay away from posting footage like that. If anything, I think it shows and immerses you into how I was feeling at the time and just how challenging I found the course. So that's my first point. I might go back to a helmet mount for my GoPro, or I need to put an extension on and start experimenting with angles again, so that I don't mess it up in the future. My second point is, which I thought is really cool, but probably doesn't have too much of an impact on anybody else, is my 12-year-old boy came out with me. And you'll see actually throughout the video, I come around a corner at one point, and I'm pretty excited to see him, and I have a bit of a laugh to myself that he's out there on the trail, because what I told him was, hey, can you grab some footage of the start, and then after that, feel free to sit in the truck and warm up. It was a pretty cold day. November in Ontario can get pretty cold. Well, I came around a corner towards the end of my first lap, and there he was. He had walked into the woods, found the trail, listened to bikes, and took some video. So I thought it was super cool. Super proud to have him there watching me. It's the first time kind of anybody from the family has come to an event with me and watched. So Chris, thank you very much, buddy. And you did great. So if you see some footage that maybe has a finger in the way, again, I didn't shy away from posting it. My son came out. He did some good work to get some footage, so it's going up there.
Okay. We're just getting stacked up now.
Okay, so what can I say? This is probably what I know the organizers for the Gnarden Hard Enduro want to hear, is my comparison to Battle of the Prospectors. I think they were both great events. Completely different terrain. You can't compare one to the other terrain-wise. I mean, one had 2,000 feet of elevation, you know, 1,000 foot plus long climbs, you know, that being Gaspé. But what Gnarden has was a more trials-oriented hard enduro, so extremely technical, very slow in a lot of parts, you know, very rocky, very rooty, you know, not a lot of flow in some of the sections, really designed to make you uncomfortable and work that bike. Again, tire selection plays a key factor, as it always does. I'm not sure I had the best tire on the back, but it worked for me. I didn't even turn it around to get the square edge on the front, and it wasn't too bad. So I ended up placing third in silver at the Gnarden event, which I'm super pumped about. That's how I'll finish the season. I'm pretty happy to go out that way. You know, much better result than the gold class at Battle of the Prospectors. You know, arguably, I've said that before, I probably should have been in the morning class there anyway. But both events, absolutely amazing. You know, Battle of the Prospectors, king for elevation and challenging. You know, from that perspective, you know, it's something else to try and shoot up 1,000-foot climb and mess up halfway up. You can't back down, and you got to find a way to keep going back up. At Gnarden, you know, again, very, very technical climbs, and I definitely did not clean every section. I can attest to that, and there's lots of footage to prove that. However, the sections and the climbs were usually short enough that, you know, momentum could get you up, and if not, you know, a little bit of a tug or a little bit of bulldogging or a little bit of push at the top could get you the rest of the way. And if you really screwed it up, you could turn around, get back to the bottom, reset, and attack it again. So very different, both awesome events. Really looking forward to riding Arden again next year. I think it's an amazing spot, and I got a trials bike now, so they've offered to get me out there and run me through some of the basic trial stuff and, you know, more hard enduro stuff. And I'd love to try some of the gold lines that they had. But great event, absolutely, you know, insane terrain. Super happy to know that's only a couple hours from my house, and I look forward to hitting it again. So enjoy the video, enjoy the footage. Leave a comment, please. This will probably be and will be the last event for the season, no doubt. You know, we're gonna go with some studs and try and get out there in the winter, and then some snow bike videos hopefully will kick off. Still in the process of deciding whether I'm going to turn my 300 into a snow bike or not, but you know, chances are I'll get the bug and won't be able to stay away. So thanks again for the support. Stay tuned and subscribe, obviously, if you haven't done so already. More to follow, more to come.
Oh, he's awesome.
I'm stalling. What am I gonna do?
5.6 silver. Tough?
Mm-hmm.